Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Do y'all know what time it is? Do y'all really know what time it is? It's time to grab your popcorn, grab your best beverage. It's time to relax your ears. Wrestling season has returned, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
That's right. And it's time for your main event. Coming down the aisle, we have the one, Bobby Wrestles. And he is accompanied by the beautiful Mia Moore. This is the main event. Welcome to the All About Wrestling podcast.
Yo, it is Wednesday, February 21st, and folks, we are talking about Jeff Hardy being deleted. Is he gone? Out of here. Is he the latest victim of the Guevara-Hardy curse? We're also talking about Ronda Rousey. Is she washed? Is her career over? It may seem so. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping in. Hello, Superfan Johnny, Fandito, Superfly Johnny. Let's go. Smash that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot is going on. A lot is going on in the world of wrestling. I decided to stop in on this Wednesday before Dynamite, right? This Saturday, Elimination Chamber. A lot to talk about, a lot of predictions. We're going to go there. Potentially Saturday. Fandito says Jeff got deleted, predicted by Matt in 2016. Leon the King TV, what's up? All About Wrestling podcast. What's going on, Leon? Folks, I have the video. If you had not seen it, if you are not up to speed, take a look at it. Matt Hardy, post-incident. I'm going to talk about the incident, but I do want y'all to see the video. All right? There you see Matt Hardy. Sammy Guevara botched a 5-star shooting press in which Jeff Hardy's stumbling. Matt Hardy's flipping him the bird. This was post-match. What is going on? That was real. Was that when keeping it real goes wrong? I don't know, but there were many people there. Many people witnessed it. Bone-breaking action. What's going on? Long time no see. Thanks for stopping back. Has Jeff Hardy been deleted? All right, so Jeff suffered a broken nose after being on the receiving end of a botched shooting star press by Sammy Guevara. Okay, pretty sure you saw the video. Shooting star press. His left knee, what appeared to be his left knee, made contact with Jeff Hardy's face, smashing his nose. Many believed he may have a concussion. Of course, he does have a broken nose. Matt Hardy, of course, very upset. Matt Hardy suffered an injury, or at least an incident in which Sammy Guevara took him out. Is Jeff Hardy the latest victim of the Sammy Guevara curse? All right, so this incident happened during Rampage tapings on Wednesday, and yet this is another setback for Jeff. Where's the Hardy run? We have not seen it yet. We have not seen the championship run of the Hardys. They're back. Where has the run been? We know previous problems that Jeff Hardy has had with respect to his drinking. He's got treatment. He's back. And, of course, this takes him out. Fandito, we got 3 shows this week. Tomorrow we have Slap Mobs, TA. Then Friday at OVW in Lexington, Kentucky. And finally, Saturday, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Bash in the Berg. Okay. Okay, Fandito. All right, make sure you check out Fandito, part of the Nice Guy Andy podcast. Says it turned into a shoot. Sammy Guevara has fallen off since he was last liked by the AEW fans. How about that? I like Sammy Guevara. In terms of talent, he does the thing. No doubt about it. But this is crazy. Do you think this was done purposely? Let's go there. Let's go there. Was Jeff Hardy taken out purposely? We know the ability of Sammy Guevara. He's very great in terms of his flipping, his awareness, his in-ring capability. What's this done on purpose? Are we taking it too far? Has Jeff Hardy been deleted? Will we see Jeff Hardy again? Something we got to think about, right? It sucks. It's unfortunate. All right. We're going to talk about that as well as Ronda Rousey. New gig? Is Ronda Rousey done with her wrestling story? Folks, I'm not one to censor my emotion. I'm not one to dig or kick someone's back in when they're down. But look at this image. Is this the face of someone whose story has ended? Is Ronda Rousey washed? Ladies and gentlemen, this is no laughing matter. Seriously, because we all know in the past, Ronda Rousey has dealt with some very emotional things in terms of losing. She had a run in the UFC as being arguably one of the greatest talents in professional sports. Remember that? And then she got taken down. And she didn't know how to deal with loss. Remember what happened with Mike Tyson? Did we build Ronda Rousey up to break her down? Something to think about. From that perspective, is Ronda washed? Is she done? Is she done with wrestling? She is voice acting now. And this is the image. Ronda's voice acting now. She's doing a memoir of sorts, a memoir project about finding meaning in the journey of life. Is Ronda Rousey reflecting on her career, on her has-beens, what it could have been? Ronda Rousey's last match in WWE, if I'm correct, was against Shayna Baszler, friend. But that match was not seen as a great match in terms of talent, in terms of excitement. It wasn't. Was Ronda Rousey done terribly wrong? Does she deserve more? Bandito says Jeff has had a rough start since joining AEW. He keeps having faults thrown at him that derail his next push. I agree. We remember the situation with then PKA, previously known as Sasha Banks. And you say he didn't do it on purpose. It's a case of mistakes. Sammy Guevara nails the move every other time. That's what made me ask the question. He nailed this move with precision, perfection every single time. Sammy, 5-star shooting press. And this time, he misses. And he cracks Jeff Hardy in the face and breaks his nose. Was this done on purpose? It's something for us to think about. I'm not saying he did it. But it's like Michael Jordan. You know, in clutch, Michael Jordan delivered every single time because he had the talent, he had the ability. I cannot remember in the clutch when Michael Jordan did not deliver or when he made many mistakes. Fendito says Ronda's done. Ronda hasn't been into wrestling since that WrestleMania tag teaming with Kurt Angle. Wow. It's a terrible stat. Or is it? Kurt Angle, arguably one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. One of my favorites, by the way. So there we have it, folks. I do want to talk about some of my picks. With respect to last week, The Rock, Hollywood Rock, has joined the Bloodline. If you're unfamiliar, this was naturally predicted much more recently because we had no idea which way this story was going to go. This story can still have twists and turns. But currently, The Rock, Hollywood Rock, is a member of the Bloodline. Many people tend to believe that he's going to trade or turn on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Many people have alluded to the image of the Bloodline holding up the ones and The Rock holding his one this way, saying, oh, that's a symbol that he's gonna turn. It's not the same. It's not solidarity. Hollywood Rock joins the Bloodline. So that's one of my hot picks. My next hot pick, if you did not see it, okay, Tony's Wet Ink. Tony Storm of AEW. I thought this was hilarious. Tony's Wet Ink. She did a video montage of her covering up the tattoo, the identical tattoo that she shares with Deonna Purrazzo. And she's in a chair. Great actor, by the way. Great actor. Kudos to you. She's in a chair. She's squirming. She's making facial expressions because she's in so much pain. And the tattoo ended up being a, whatever the image was, with a knife going through it, meaning, you know, it's over. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to have the same tattoo you have. It was great. It was great. Lastly, last hot pick, Braun Breaker to SmackDown, which leaves many to believe that Jade Cargill will most likely sign with Raw. If she doesn't, I would be surprised. Braun Breaker, officially a member of the SmackDown roster. And get this, this was very important, and I picked up on it. They did not make any mention of his father, Rick Steiner, but they alluded to the fact that he's the nephew of Scott Steiner. Wow. If we go back, I ask you, what did Rick Steiner do wrong? And folks in the chat, feel free to share, because I do not wish, desire, demand to share or give any energy into what he did. But there was no mention of his father, only the fact that he's the nephew of a Steiner. So I had to point that out because I noticed it. I noted it down. I wrote it down, and I needed to express that because I've had conversations about this. And hey, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're mean-spirited and cruel to other people. Then you're erased from the history books. Am I right? Am I wrong, folks? Fandito, he could have did it on purpose. He loves Tony Storm, and Rick Steiner did something he shouldn't have at an indie event. Yes, this is what I'm alluding to. Something he shouldn't have said, which is why he was not listed as the father of Braun Breaker on SmackDown. Folks, our actions, they cloud or shine our reputations, depending on which way we choose to go, whether good, whether bad. And they're always there to remember. Who's going to forget that? Perhaps his legacy is tainted forever. And the direction that this nation is going, and in nation, I am talking about the United States of America. We are more free now today to express ourselves. And as wrestling fans, you all know exactly what I'm talking about. You cannot do what Rick Steiner did. All right. So one thing that I do want to do later this week is have a prediction show where we actually talk about and discuss and analyze matches of the Elimination Chamber. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, so we have to talk about it. Who's going to be the winner of the men's Elimination Chamber? Who's going to be the winner of the women's Elimination Chamber? Only time will tell, but I tell you what, I have a feeling that there's going to be some surprises. Definitely. Hands down. All right, folks. Fandita, with respect to your events, you said tomorrow you have Slap Mobs, Friday OVW, Lexington, Kentucky, Saturday Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Okay. You're going to be very busy this week. All right. check out the Nice Guy Andy podcast, Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and more. You're going to be doing the thing all week, as you should. Let me see if I can get me out of here. All right, there you see it. Sean Johns, Nice Guy Andy podcast, Johnny Lee. Of course, Andy, or Leon Lexington, okay? Also, shout out to my brother, Tantalizing Tony, always doing the thing. You know it. You know it. Make sure you check him out on YouTube, X, Facebook. All right? All right. All right, folks. This was going to be a quick show. I'm glad you guys stopped in, show some love. I appreciate it. And folks, we will be with you in a few days. All right? Folks, keep it locked.